Alrighty then. Alright, let's check if everything works here. That works, alright. Alright, so let's see, we got Beyond ATC up here. There's the panel, which we're gonna hide up there. And now I got the FS desktop as well. Got that one running. And then I got the, I think this is the chat. Yeah, that's the chat. Make it a little bit smaller. And then back in again. Go. So, I have the chat somewhere. Put it somewhere in here. And then make it a little bit smaller. Worst thing is, I have to keep checking that. Alright, so let's see, also got the all-in-one tablet. I'll place that one here. Yeah, I can do that. Set up my Navigraph. Alright. Then we need unload this one. Unload, and then we need this one. 1710. Here we go. So now I have to set the settings to 160. Otherwise I can't see it in VR. Alright, and now we have to make it a little bit bigger. Place it here. Here we are. Here's the jet. We can bring a little bit more forward, sideways. Somewhere. All right. It's set. We can put this in daytime. We're parked here. Flashland. We got the Beyond ATC panel up here. So, alright. Nothing is tuned yet. Make it a little bit longer. Alright. Alright. So, let's wait for some people to come in and make sure that we have everything set correctly. Put enough lights on. We got the ground power unit. Yeah. Right, so for the flight, what we're gonna do is we're gonna load the flight plan in here. So, menu, import from SimBrief. Right. So this is our departure. I'm gonna load the departure in here. This isn't altitude, is 7,000 feet. We're gonna climb to initial climb to 6,000 feet. So we're gonna get the 6,000 feet. Alright, here we go. 6,000. Click OK. Alright, load that one in. So, well, hello. Not sure if anyone is watching now, but we'll see. We got beyond ATC. We got the traffic injection, as you can see, a lot of aircraft next to me. Wide row, Scandinavian next to me. There's a, well, it's a white livery. Sometimes you get a white livery, but I don't mind. I don't care. It's okay. We got some live traffic. I got beyond ATC on with the premium voices. So once we set everything up here, we will be okay. That is all set. That's set. We can set the generator on main as well. We can start up with the ground power unit. But first we have to go to our ADIS frequency, of course. So frequency ADIS is 125.250. So this is the Beyond ATC VR panel, which comes here in the toolbar. If you go to their Discord, you can download the Beyond ATC toolbar. So you will just have to install that one or copy that one into your community folder, and you will have the Beyond ATC toolbar. When you open it, you get this one. You get an ATC log tab and a frequencies tab. This one only works if you have opened Beyond ATC on the desktop, of course, because this panel communicates with the main Beyond ATC application. So got all my frequencies here for Flesland. Got the ATIS clearance ground. You can click on a frequency and it will set that frequency in here. Or you can also change them in here, of course. So if you want to do it more realistic, you just type them in here, 125.25, 125.25. Hit enter. That's that one. Now we'll get the ATIS real soon, and then we have to go to clearance.
India. Flesland Airport Information India. 1348 Zulu. Mist. Wind 120 at 7. Temperature 08. Dew point 07. QNH 1024. Landing and departing runway 17. Transition level 070. Advise on initial contact, you have information India.
All right, okay.
Flesland Airport Information India. 1348 Zulu.
That was information India. Hello, Thomas Grillo. Hello. And chat, yeah, I'm not, maybe you're the only one in the chat. I don't know yet because I can't see who's online here. You just got beyond this ATC. Still getting stuff. I can't see what is behind it because it's behind the little heart here, but still getting stuff set up or something to use it. All right, man. Yeah, but it's really great to have it. I'm having it set on the premium voices, so that's really great. As you could hear that from the ATIS. We're now on clearance, and I have to ask clearance for an IFR flight to Stavanger. So let's go to clearance 123.4. Yep. Flesland clearance Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha would like to pick up our IFR clearance to Stavanger. Bleep, bleep.
Papa Hotel Golf, Romeo Alpha, Flesland Tower delivery, expect runway 17, Bigo 3 Charlie departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 1312.
Expect runway 17, Bigo 3 Charlie departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 1312, Papa Hotel Golf, Romeo Alpha.
Papa Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for start or taxi.
Ground on 121.9 when ready for start or taxi. Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Thank you, ma'am.
All aircraft.
Oh, already switched. Information Juliet is current 1024. Alright, so I'm just gonna press B on the keyboard for 1024. Alright. So we have the Bego 3 Charlie departure. Do I have the same one in here? The Bego 3 Charlie departure, runway 17. That's all set, so that's correct. I'm gonna zoom out here. So my Bego 3 Charlie departure is right here. And then let's see what it gives me in here in the flight plan. We go to input, SOC, then go India, and then BGOT. Alright, that's good. From BGOT, that's a departure, and then we go en route. Yeah, and BGOT is the arrival for Stavanger. Alright, so that's good. So let's start up the engine before we go any further. Alright, so got my nav light is on. Ignition goes to on. We got the that one select to that one. Let's check if this one works. I'll just do a quick startup now. Not going through the whole checklist. Okay, that's all set. That's all set. Let's get this one. Alright, now go to the starter. I'm gonna watch the NG here. If it goes over 13% or 15 to 20%, we're gonna inject the fuel. Here we go. Warning light goes off. Right. Watch our RTT. 680 max. 50%. That one goes full. Starter light goes off. Ignition go to auto. And we got a good start. So we can take the panel here and remove the ground power unit. That one is gone. Let's set some fuel. All right, a little bit low on fuel. All right, so here we go. All right, so fuel, yeah, that is set. All right. Next one is the EVIS master switch. That will come on. Yep. And we got the AP trim on. Get some lights for the instruments and the radios. Alright, let's go to the airport layout because we have to go to runway 17. So we have to turn around here and then taxi all the way here to Alpha 1. Alright. Let's wait for everything is set here. Let's get the separator on. That one on. All the other things still work. Auto, the bleed. Goes to auto, air conditioning on. Temperature is set. Fan flow auto. Alright. This one is still in standby. Yeah, master caution for the separator battery. Oh, my mistake. Yep, that's inertia separator. Aux boost pump goes off. And the parking brake is still on. Inertia separator light is on. We are in better range. Let's check if I have all these on, got my taxi lights on. Let's get the temperature in Celsius, because that's easier for me. This one goes to the heading, and we're gonna set the heading for 17. We are still on a localizer, but we have to go to GPS. Alright. So we're on the track 170 for 11.3 miles and 11.3 miles from Flesland itself. There's no beacon, of course. Let's see. It's Flesland approach, 170 feet. Let's go back to airport diagram.
381, request taxi to assigned gate.
Wide road 381, gate 25 taxi via Alpha 6, Yankee Foxtrot Whiskey.
Gate 25 taxi via Alpha 6, Yankee Foxtrot Whiskey, wide road 381.
That is FL, this is VOR, and this is probably the localizer. And also the VOR is the Takan 1145. You can set that one in here. Yeah, but let's change it.
Wide road 6 Hotel Bravo, request taxi to allocated gate. Wide road 6 Hotel Bravo, gate 24 taxi via Alpha 6 Yankee Golf Whiskey. Gate 24 taxi via Alpha 6 Yankee Golf Whiskey, wide road 6 Hotel Bravo.
VOR1, that's VOR1. Let's set there. Go back in here, go back here for the CDI, and then here is the VOR selected. VOR1, there's VOR2, so VOR2 can be also 1145. 114 and then 50. So I got that on this one. Okay. Flesland Count, Papa Golf for Romeo Alpha, ready to taxi to the active.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, runway 17 taxi via Whiskey Bravo, Yankee Alpha 2.
Runway 17, taxi via Whiskey Bravo, Yankee Alpha 2. Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Alpha 2, okay, so we're gonna turn around. And then is it Whiskey Bravo, and Bravo is this one, and then we're gonna taxi out. Check. Whiskey Bravo. Oh, a taxi all the way back here. It's right there. All right. Lights are set. Nav lights is set. That's set. Parking brake is off. And we're gonna taxi. The taxi to Bravo. Look at all that traffic. Beautiful. There's one on the runway. Gotta love it. So I got to get the traffic with Beyond ATC, you need or FSTL fleet installed, or FS traffic, or AIG. I have all three of them. I got the FS traffic fleet, I have the FSTL, and for the missing ones I'll do have the AIG models. Because some are missing with both of them. We're gonna taxi all the way to the end. Need to go to Bravo. Wow. Even further. Oh yeah, that is that way. Need a helicopter service. Helicopters for the offshore are modeled in this airport here in Bergen. One of my old colleagues was flying here from Bergen with those helicopters, flying offshore. Which is a really nice job for a pilot, for a helicopter pilot, to do this offshore work. But also very difficult flying, with difficult weather, hard winds. So yeah. Alright, Thomas, I'm not sure if you're still there, but anyhow, yeah, Beyond ATC, yes, I really love it. I think there's a aircraft is stuck on the runway. It happens sometimes. I think it's a thing with the scenery that the AI traffic can't line up, because I think it's lined up the wrong way. It happens sometimes, and after a while they disappear. So yeah, that one is in trouble. And I've seen it at other airports as well. But I gotta say, the traffic with from Beyond ATC doesn't impact the frame rate as much as FSTL does. So Alpha 3 coming up. Next one is Alpha 2. I think we have to taxi through him because he's not changing. No, it's still there. It's not being removed by the Microsoft AI engine. It sometimes does, but not in this case. Alright, so while we're here, we're gonna set the transponder 1312. That was set. Hello, Chris White Oscar. Hello, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks. Yeah, Beyond ATC is
Hotel Golf Romeo
really
Alpha,
great.
Contact Friesland Tower 119.1.
Switching to Friesland Tower 119.1 Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Right, so that's it's really great. Yeah, really love it. Yes, it's still an alpha test phase, so it's not finished yet. It's not even a beta test. So still alpha. As you can see, there is an aircraft here in front of us. That one got stuck. Not sure why, but it happens sometimes. So that one is stuck, and it will be removed by Flight Simulator after a while. Those are all set. That is set. That is good. We are on tower frequency. Let's see, for the rest is all good. Temperatures are good. Yeah. But yeah, I really love Beyond ATC with the traffic injection. And because it's still in alpha phase, I was flying to Helsinki earlier today, and on approach another aircraft just flew overhead and landed in front of me. So sometimes the spacing you get is not right, but yeah, traffic injection is out, but you need the supporter spec. It's another $30, I think. And then go to the experimental server or experimental option that you can set in the in your options menu. Yeah, this is the VR panel. This one here in front of me, and I can make it a little bit bigger. You can download this one. That's called the VR toolbar from Beyond ATC Discord channel. So if you go to the Discord channel and you have the supporter spec, because that gives you access to the traffic injection, you get this Beyond ATC toolbar. You just install that one in your community folder, and when you open this one, you'll get this panel from Beyond ATC. Got two tabs: frequencies and your ATC log, and all the other things that you can ask for. Request departure, wind check, or a radio check. What you can also do is auto respond. You can set auto tune radio. That's what I do, because in VR I don't want to have to be busy with all the radios all the time. And you can also do filter traffic. So here you see the traffic. That's wide row 318, wide row 6 Hotel Bravo. But if I choose here filter traffic, it will only show the tower and delivery what is meant for you. So it's easier to read in VR. Alright, yeah, man. I've been enjoying watching people use it before. I put money into. I'm about to start flight school. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did that too, but I quit flying real time. It was too expensive. My kids came, and so that was more important. And private flying here in the Netherlands is really expensive. It's not funny anymore. So that is all that, and I always make it a little bit smaller so I can put it aside here and then I can read it. And Chris White Oscar, that's good that everyone is liking it, it seems. Yeah, it really is really good. And I also have, as you can see up here, I got say intentions, which I really like, but especially for VFR flying, that's, and say intentions is really awesome. So you can fly VFR and then go IMC and request IFR pickup. It does all that, and that is amazing. But still no traffic with say intentions. It will come in a later phase. So they are focusing on traffic injection, but they will bring it in small steps into their application, because they want to have it working correctly. So let's go to tower, ask for departure, and then go to Stavanger. President Tower, Papa Golf Romeo Alpha Sierra 2, Alpha 2, ready for departure.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. I didn't get that.
See, you just mispronounced things, and then he didn't get that. President Tower, Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, holding short Alpha 2, runway 17, ready for departure.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha Flesland Tower, wind 120 at 7, runway 17, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 17, cleared for takeoff, Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Right, so we're gonna taxi around the other aircraft, still stuck here. We're just gonna taxi through it. Yeah, that's too bad that this happens, but other aircraft will just land and continue. Except this one got stuck. Alright, so guys, let's go. I'll try to keep my head movement as little as possible, as we can see some other aircraft already taxiing out there in the distance. Gear coming up. Autopilot on. Oh, there's a lot of wind. Here we go.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, contact Flesland departure 126.1.
Switching to Flesland departure 126.1, Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Flesland departure, Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, climbing 6,000 feet.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, Flesland departure, identified, climb to flight level 100.
Climb to flight level 100, Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Well, that's set. Let's set our climbing speed a little bit higher. this is amazing, and there's not much traffic I think now in the area. But there will be once we are closer to Stavanger. But there's plenty of aircraft around, and the way beyond ATC does the traffic injections, you will hear the traffic but not still see them. Once they come into your close proximity of your aircraft, let's say you have a bubble of about maybe 10-20 miles. Once they come into that bubble around your aircraft, you will start to see them. Otherwise you only hear them. It's like in the real world, right? You don't see, you can hear them on the radio, but you...
Clear direct Gilva, cross Gilva at or above 3,115 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 17.
See, there's one...
direct Gilva, cross Gilva at or above 3,115 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 17, Nordic 167.
I think he is behind me. But there we can't see them. But there is traffic, got the traffic on, so they should be there. Let's close this one. Let's see where we are on the map. Oh, there's only clouds on this side, and we can still see some other things. So I'm gonna hide the tablet so I can see the chat. The windshield heat on. -4 outside. We're about to turn override. Next heading.
Papa Hotel Golf, Romeo Alpha, contact Polaris Control 118.55, have a good day.
Over to Polaris Control 118.55. Have a good day, Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. This is awesome, right? So I got auto tune on. So once you say the frequency correct and you hear the beep that is correct, it will automatically change to that frequency. So got my co-pilot next to me, so she is setting the frequency for me. Otherwise I have to do it myself. Polaris Control, Papa Golf Romeo Alpha. Climbing 9,000 to flight level 100. Let's go to standard.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, Polaris Control identified, climb to flight level 120.
Climb to flight level 120, Papa Golf Romeo Alpha. 120. Let's keep on climbing. .10,000 feet.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, Polaris Control identified, climb to flight level 120.
Climb to flight level 120, Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Alright, sometimes you have to say it twice. Just do it. You didn't hear me. We can see some terrain, the beautiful terrain of Norway. It's beautiful. 1,000 feet to go. That was that beep.
Wider 03 Tango Bravo, Polaris Control. Expect telemetry November, runway 17.
Expect Lulu 3 November, runway 17, wide road 3 Tango Bravo.
So you hear a lot of traffic here. I have it set in the Beyond ATC app, so you can set the traffic injection to a certain level. It's not in percentage, but it is. They recommend 5. You can go from 1 to 10. I have it now at 7 because I'm landing at smaller airports. It will give me some more traffic on those smaller airports. But if you go to, I don't know, Los Angeles, LAX, for example, and you set it to 7, then you can't get through all the ATC. It's too busy then. So then you have to dial it down to 4, but you can do that real time in the Beyond ATC app, which is amazing, of course. All right, so
Polaris Control, Widerøe 35 X-ray, good day, through 7,000 feet for flight level 100.
Widerøe 35 X-ray, Polaris Control, good day. Radar contact, climb to flight level 120.
Climb to flight level 120, Widerøe 35 X-ray.
cool. So we are approaching Mokti. Yeah. Let's put this one over here. Let's get the tablet back in here. Sokti is here, and then we go to Bigot, and then we're almost there. Then we have to take the RNF. Oh, this is the let's go to our flight. So the arrival is the Bego to Quebec, and then the RNF Zulu runway 10. We'll see what we get.
Nordic 1 Tango Tango. Descend to flight level 130. Descend to flight level 130. Nordic 1 Tango Tango.
Minimum altitude is 4,000 feet. And so here we have to descend, because here we have to be between flight level 080 and 4,000 feet. So we have to start descending here at Bigot. So we can descend, because this is only 14 miles. Yeah. Yeah, this is Sokti, Bigot. After Bigot we're gonna descend. And then you're just gonna say that you're ready for descent, or he will come with the call itself. Alright, Thomas.
Nordic 1 Tango Tango, contact Flesland, approach 126.1.
It'll be really cool when they say,
Flesland approach
yeah.
126.1. Nordic 1 Tango Tango.
I think that will come as well.
Widerøe 3 Tango Bravo, Luma 3 November, runway 17 north. Report ready for descent.
I think that will come, that they
Runway 17 ready for descent.
gonna ask us that.
3 Tango Bravo.
Because it's already in the sim, of course, in the
Descent to flight level 160.
basic
Descent to flight
ATC.
level 160, Widerøe 3 Tango Bravo.
Those guys keep talking.
86 November. Contact Flesland approach 126.1.
There's a lot of traffic talking. I love it.
Polaris Control, Discover 4176, flight level 098.
Discover
176, Polaris Control. Good day. Identified. Climb to flight level 160. Climb to flight level 160. Discover 4176.
There's a lot of, as you can see, there's a lot of traffic, of course. And if you want to read what's for you, there's so much that you can't see it. In the normal app they give it a color. So now if I go to filter traffic, all I see is what is for me. And I hear the rest. It's a lot easier than that you have to scroll through all those messages. Look how beautiful Norway is. Can we have a look outside, or do we have to start with the descent? Almost have to start with the descent, but let's have a look outside.
Scandinavian 271, Polaris Control, expect P3, November, runway 17. Expect P3, November, runway 17, Scandinavian 271.
Ah, that's nice view. That's a nice view. Yeah, but all these things, all these, like say intentions beyond ATC, it's they are improving every single time. With say intentions, in the beginning it took about 20 seconds before you got a response back, and now it's so much faster. I think it's almost as fast as this one, as beyond ATC. It's really cool. Say intentions, I really love that one. But with beyond ATC you got the traffic injection, and that makes it even more immersive. But it's only IFR, and I like to change from VFR to IFR, or IFR, cancel IFR, and then continue VFR. So that's nice. And say intentions, you get
Polaris Control, Wizard Malta 882, climbing flight level 150 for flight level 180.
taxi instructions. So
City
not
Ireland 53 Golf, descend to flight level 110.
you had an
Descend to flight level 110, City
the normal
Ireland,
flight
53
sim.
Golf.
You have the taxi ribbon for taxiing, but they also have that, so you can ask for progressive taxi,
Climb to flight level
and you get
270.
the markers, and it will show you your taxi path, which is really good. Alright guys,
Papa, Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, Bergen 2 Quebec, runway 10, report ready for descent.
Bergen 2 Quebec, runway 10, ready for descent. Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, Bergen 2 Quebec, runway 10, verify ready for descent.
Bergen 2 Quebec, runway 10, ready for descent. Papa Romeo Alpha.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, descend to flight level 080.
Descent to flight level 080, Papa Romeo Alpha.
Scandinavian 271, P3 November, runway 17, report ready for descent.
Alright, so we're gonna descend.
17, ready for descent, Scandinavian 271.
Scandinavian 271, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Scandinavian 271. Polaris Control, Nordic 133, good day, passing flight level 115 for flight level 100.
Nordic 133, Polaris Control. Good day, identified, climb to flight level 160.
Climb to flight level 160, Nordic 133.
Polaris Control, Widerøe 590, flight level 240.
So you see it, he cleared me to descend to flight level 080, and that's the maximum height for Zulu Victor 925. That is this waypoint, and that's where we're going next. Zulu Victor 925 is our next waypoint. So we have to be at 8,000 flight level 080 at that point, and then we're gonna descend lower to 3,000 feet. To be at 3,000 feet. Solar approach 119.6. Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Alright, so it switched frequency. You hear that as well. Solar approach Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Then flight level 100, descending to flight level 080. Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, verify information Zulu.
Information Zulu verified. Papa Romeo Alpha. Yeah, that's the ATIS.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha solar approach. QNH 1025. Expect the RNAV Zulu runway 10 with the automatic transition.
Expect the RNAV Zulu 10 with the automatic transition. QNH 1025. Papa Romeo Alpha. 1025.
Solar.
Alright.
Island 53 Golf. Flight level 111 with information Zulu.
So transition level is 7,000 feet.
City Island 53 Golf solar approach.
So we're descending to 8,000. Flight level 080.
Zulu runway 18 with the Roxon transition.
QNH 1025.
Jean-Pierre, is the toolbar only included in the supporter spec? Yeah, it's only in the supporter spec. Because with the supporter spec you get the experimental phase, experimental version as well, and you get access to the supporters lounge, and in the supporters lounge they have the link for the toolbar. So that's why, and it's all in alpha phase, so still only testing. A lot of testing, but it's really great, and I also updated my premium voices for $30. I got the supporter spec and then the basic. So yeah, it's $90, but it's worth it, and it's worth testing it because I really like this. I really like this kind of ATC. Alright, flight level 080. Just before our waypoint. That's good. You can see here, and then we have to descend to 3,000 feet. So I think the next one is 3,000. We'll see. That's our next altitude. You're welcome, Jean-Pierre, and welcome to the stream. Nice to have you with us. Normally I don't stream this late, but
Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1025.
descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1025, Papa Romeo Alpha. Hey, 3,000 feet.
City Island 53 Golf, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1025.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1025, City Island 53 Golf.
And then 1025 is set. Alright, let's keep the speed up. Around 160, so we can do the approach. Look at those clouds. This is beautiful. Really love this. It's amazing. So, and this tablet is the all-in-one tablet with Navigraph on it. Always use this one, like almost every time. Because it's so easy to use, and I can hide it like this and bring it back in. Alright, so I'm about to go IMC here. Well, it's just some broken clouds here, so that's good. Keep the speed up here. Really nice to alright, we are below that one, so that goes on. The landing lights are on. But yeah, Beyond ATC is amazing. It's like, even with say intentions, I really like the fact that you can talk to ATC and get a response back. It's so much better than using a menu and have to choose which option you like and all the voices are the same. I'd rather pay something more and have about 120 different voices and accents than having the same voice all the time. And it makes it, especially in VR, so much more immersive to talk to ATC. And it's so much more realistic. But yeah, really love this this software. Well, a small freeze of the sim, and we're back again. Yeah, just get the supporters pack and get the toolbar. And in the supporters pack, you get the traffic injection. So you get all the new functions.
Roxon, cross Roxon at or above 2,049 feet. Cleared ILS Zulu runway 18, City Ireland 53 Golf.
Alright, so we're gonna do the RNAV. Oh, come on. Arnav 10 Zulu, right? Arnav Zulu 10. Yep. Load. That one is set, so we get radar vectors. To D6. That's this one. Yeah, from Otbeck to D6. Yeah. Okay, 3,000 feet. A little bit power here. It's gonna turn into over left. I'm legally blind. I was never able to use the Sim's default ATC. This is a game changer for me. Yeah, I believe this is a game changer.
From your Alpha, clear direct of big cross of big at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared Arnav Zulu runway 10.
Cleared direct Otbik, cross Otbik at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared Arnav Zulu runway 10, Papa Golf Romeo Alpha. Alright. Cleared direct Otbik. Well, we're going direct Otbik. And then the Arnav 1 Zulu from Otbik we go to D6. That's that one, yeah. Come on. Probably gonna do that. That's the approach here. Arnav 1 Zulu, yeah.
City Ireland 53 Golf. Contact Solar Tower 122.1. Contact Tower 122.1. City Ireland 53 Golf. Bye bye.
Now let's focus on the Arnav here. Let's get the aircraft in here and let's overlay it over the map. Here we go. So this is where we are. Otbik, then D6, PFAP, runway 10. Final approach course is 104. So let's set that one in here on the for the heading. Oh, I wish it was faster, but 104. That one is set. So once we are overhead, that one we're going direct D6. .5 mile, direct D6. There we go. The airport is over left. There's a cruise ship there. Alright. Stavanger. Been there many times. A long time ago.
Papa Hotel Golf. Romeo Alpha. Contact Solar Tower 122.1. Bye bye.
Switching to Solar Tower 122.1. Good day. Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha. Solar Tower, Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha on the Arnav Zulu runway 10.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, Solar Tower, wind 170 at 4, runway 10 cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land, Papa Romeo Alpha. Isn't this amazing, guys? Let's see how much traffic we have. Here's traffic. I can see some traffic here. The landing here, the 20...
City Island 53 Golf, exit right next available taxiway.
Exit right next available taxiway. City Island 53 Golf.
City Ireland 53 Golf, contact ground 121.75.
Ground 121.75. City Ireland 53 Golf. Bye bye.
Alright, let's fly this by hand now. Autopilot off. Still a little bit high. Let's lower the gear. We got the runway inside, right in front of us. Flight director goes off. I'm trying to fly the approach now by hand. As you can see, my glide slope indicator is we're way above the glide slope now, so we have to descend back into the glide slope. Glide slope is coming in. Still a little bit left of center line, so slowly correcting. On the glide slope, around 600 feet per minute. Very sensitive. Alright, we're on the center line. So and now I can see everything here. Alright, in front of me, got the runway inside, but I tried to be on my HSI now, on the instruments. Correcting to the right. Below. Oh, yep.
500.
A little bit low. Alright, setting full flaps. Visual on the runway. So the wind was 170 with 4, so the wind is coming from the right. Which is why I'm drifting to the left. But it is not much. Here we come. Wow.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, exit left next available taxiway.
Exit left, next available taxiway, Papa Romeo Alpha. Right, on the brakes. Oop. Sensitive on the rudder.
All aircraft be advised, information Alpha now current, QNH 1025.
Exit left, next available taxiway, that should be here. And we got some other traffic also here. And we should be...
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, contact ground
I thought so.
121.75.
121.75, Papa Romeo Alpha. So we're going to ground. Solar ground, Papa Dog Golf Romeo Alpha. Request to taxi to any available ramp.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, welcome to Sola Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
We'll take any ramp, ma'am. Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha.
Papa Hotel Golf Romeo Alpha, ramp 63 Hotel Taxi via Delta.
Ramp 63. Hotel Taxi via Delta, Papa Romeo Alpha. Alright, so now we go in here and oh, that's not the correct one. Is there not a another one? Alright, so I'm going to my airport, Sola. I'm going to my charge. And I want my taxi charge, airport briefing, airport parking. There we go. I'm gonna hide this one. 63 Hotel Taxi via Delta. Man, where do you want me to go? Alright, I'm gonna show you something that I can do here because I have FS Desktop, so I can take Beyond ATC, the normal panel, in here, see, and then I go to this one, Taxi via Delta. Oh, but that's, I have to take the runway again, I think, because I cannot taxi that way. Alright, well, I think I can do it. I think we can go past there. If not, we're just gonna do it. And that's good with FS Desktop, of course, that you can... that's normally not the correct way. Alright, so let's park here. Somewhere. You know what? We're gonna park in on that heli spot here. That's right. So there's not much more to do now with Beyond ATC. But normally you will get assigned to a good one. But there's not much traffic on it, on this one. Just three aircraft, or two. So that's not much, but that is all part of the scenery, I think. Parking brake on. Engine off. Let's request a some external power. Once the prop is no, we can have no external power. I'm not sure why that doesn't work. Anyhow, so yeah, if let me show you the here in Beyond ATC, if you can see that. If I bring that a little bit further here and make it a little bit bigger. Is this better? So, if you go to your settings page, you see here my premium characters, and if you got the supporters pack, you get your AI traffic. Instead of it says no, you will see that it's available now. You can set the traffic here all the way up to 10 if it works for me in here. I'm not sure if it works, guys, but yeah, there we go. And it should give me more traffic. I'm not sure if it does it now. Yeah, this airport, because that's always the question, of course. You can set your volume here, your triggers, low performance mode. I prefer that one. It's better. It's not gonna cost you so much FPS. I got the streamer mode on. The streamer mode is only that it doesn't show the your SIM brief ID. And radio degradation simulation, I love that. That's the one. You can use international basic accents only if you use the no cost, the basic voices. So you can do that, but I don't like that. I heard it. Some voices are good, some are not. I prefer to have this one off, and then if you're gonna use the basic voices, yeah, I'm gonna switch the basic accents off because it sounds weird, really weird. Some accents are good, but some accents are really bad, and it's you can hardly understand them. If you switch it off, you just get the normal English voice, and that's way better than the basic accents. I tried it in Dutch and it was terrible, really terrible. English with a Dutch accent, and they didn't pronounce things good, so it was bad. So yeah, that's for the options. And this is all for your settings. Back in here. All right. So that was Beyond ATC with traffic injection, and thanks guys for joining, and thanks for the questions. And I hope to see you back in another live stream soon. And normally I'll stream earlier, but I think because most of my my viewers here on YouTube are from the US, most of them. I think it's about 80% is from the US. So I think I'll have to start streaming at US times instead of the Dutch times. All right, guys. Thanks, and have a great weekend, and hope to talk to you soon. Thomas, Jean-Pierre, Chris White, Oscar, Chris Guard, thanks for joining, and see you soon, guys. Bye-bye for now.